Let Ashutosh Srivastava respond.
As people of
Ashutosh
India,
Srivastava, from what Mahmood Pracha is saying, this is a clear miscarriage of justice. Do you agree or not? Because all those facts clearly show that every effort has been made to protect someone who is a rapist and a murderer. Do you agree with that?
See, if I take my learned friends, submissions, obviously it makes it very, very serious issue, obviously. And I'm sure now he is challenging this order before the Supreme Court. Now, so far as Supreme Court is concerned, we know that this matter was in UP and this was transferred from UP to Delhi by the same Supreme Court only for the protection of the victim and also for the the witnesses or any sort of evidences are not tampered by anybody, and that was
But
the
do you
reason why
agree,
Supreme
prima
Court.
facie, it's a miscarriage of justice, Mr. Srivastava? Do you agree it's a miscarriage of justice?
See, as you know, one has to know the case properly. Now, so far as this matter is concerned, what the Delhi High Court has stated today in their judgment, that Section 5C of the POCSO, which says that a public servant. Now, the public servant, the definition there is a person who has the authority over another person. So now Section 5C says about the people, like, I can give you some examples like, the police official, or maybe the jail authority where the person is imprisoned, or maybe the hospital staff where the,
It does not include
victim
an
is.
all-powerful
Yes.
MLA. For God's sake,
No, no,
it does
no,
not
no, no,
include an all-powerful MLA. This is where the discretionary power
no,
and
no,
the
no.
misuse,
If you,
Vikram Singh, let me come to
no,
Vikram Singh,
one,
because
one minute,
Vikram Singh,
1 minute, let me
from what
clarify
Mr.
that.
Pracha is saying, even the CBI has much to answer for. The CBI has much, the so-called country's top investigating agency, the Uttar Pradesh government, the center, all seem to in some way have created a situation, if Mr. Pracha's words are to be believed, to ensure that Kuldeep Sengar gets away.
Mr. Sardesai, good evening, and good evening, Yogita and gentlemen. Well, I
Mr.
would
Singh.
say what the basic and my experience of court craft has been. Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rajdeep, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I would like to say that I totally agree with what Mr. Mahmood Pracha has had to say, because there is logical consistency in merit in what he has said. Has the CBI investigated the stricture passed, any cognizance being taken or any action taken? And if not, that is even a louder question. Secondly, to recuse the CBI advocate who was doing wonderfully well and to change the horses midstream also requires a lot of explanation. At the end of the day, when the trial court convicts and then the superior court, in fact, gives tremendous advantage to Kuldeep Sengar, what action do they propose, and are they even going to the Supreme Court in appeal? What Mr. Pracha has said, I do hope, and I hope I'm wrong, that they should go and they will go. But if they don't go, well, again, it's a loud question. And the allegations which Mr. Mahmood Pracha has made, will be a lot of merit and substance. And to the last point, I would say, who is a public servant? A person who draws his salary from the government treasury. And also, when there are other case laws, Narasimha Rao versus Union of India and other cases, where it has been decided who's a public servant. And then the lower court has said that he's a public servant. And then presuming he's not a public servant, then a position of trust or authority also is the subclause in which he could have been convicted. Obviously, we have been blind to all the misdemeanors of Kuldeep Sengar and have covered ourselves in a manner that we see absolutely nothing ill or nothing adverse as far as the depredations and the perversion of Kuldeep Sengar are concerned, and we give him a long rope. Well, I had expected a lot more, and to quote you, there couldn't have been a worse miscarriage of justice than this when Kuldeep Sengar is out. And then the perversion again of a UP minister saying he will be there in Delhi keeping 5 kilometers away. Do you think for a moment when a mafia is out, the perversion to which he can stoop to and the depredations and the threatening that he can indulge in, that of course is also a matter to be recorded with. Kuldeep Sengar's record is absolutely black, and therefore I would say I feel very sorry for the survivor and her family.
Yogita Bayana, are you all going to carry forward this fight? I presume I heard from Mr. Pracha that you intend to go to the Supreme Court. Does the victim have the spirit, we spoke to her a short while ago, to go through this prolonged fight against a powerful politician when the system seems ranged against her?
She is super brave. Let me tell you, I have met her when she met up with an accident, and rather the accident was done to kill her, and she survived. She survived to fight this battle. Definitely, she was getting on track. We were with her, like she was trying to get some training, skill trainings, and we were trying to help her with that. She was trying to live a normal life with her husband and with 2 kids. She was trying, but we never knew this will happen, though we had apprehension, and Mr. Paracha would also say that he had apprehensions, but we never knew this grave injustice will happen like a movie scene. You know what we see in movies, this can just, I mean, I still have to pinch myself to believe that this really can happen, you know, and the grounds are laughable and ironical, like you can really get angry,
Sure.
and at the same time you can laugh, like you can, anybody, and even a child can read those documents and say, you know what grounds they have granted him this kind of a mercy, so-called, to say that. So, I mean, she's brave. She's no doubt,
Okay.
she's braver than I have ever seen any other woman. And she wants to fight it out. And she has, you know, she has so many injuries on her body. Like, not only that, she's mentally, anybody would give up, because she was critical for 6 months. She was on a ventilator. Sure. She was in ICU. Her whole body is derailed, and she still wants to continue. I mean, we are just being with her, and I get a lot of inspiration. She will never give up, and we at least I am with her, and I want, through your channel, I want to appeal that we need to stand with her. If this can happen in this country, we don't deserve to call ourselves humans. This is mockery of democracy, mockery of women in this country, mockery of victim in this country, and you can see how Kuldeep Sengar is out, and how this guy from Uttarakhand is out in Ankita Bhandari case, how Brijbhushan is out, how everybody in every case is getting away because they are powerful and belonging to a particular party. I'm so sorry to say we never went to meet Rahul Gandhi because we want Congress support. We want, definitely, as Mr. Paracha said, he is a leader of opposition. We went as leader of opposition. We want him to raise this. And we spoke about other cases, and we wanted him to raise the voice. And I particularly said that you should, speak about women issues. That's exactly what we want in this country. Justice for all the women. She's not the only one, but there are so many women suffering like this.
Ma'am, I take your point, and I think this entire last half an hour is a wake-up call. If you haven't woken up, then you jolly well now. I want to thank my guests. I particularly want to thank the victim for having come and expressed her views. It's not easy. I thank all of you for joining me, and I want